Saitama is on the attack in the new One Punch Man chapter. I can't believe how good this is. This is the best One Punch Man chapter I think we've gotten in the last 2 years. Empty Void is alive, believe it or not. The god avatar Empty Void comes in and he goes for this crazy attack against these so-called divine beasts of God. We learn that God had actually summoned these two seemingly invincible monsters to attack. And we even get to see some kind of new abilities from Blast here. Super exciting chapter. Can't wait to talk about this one with you guys. But first, I just want to let you know a couple things. I'm working on Saitama vs. the Monster God Part 2, which will be in manga format. We hired a bunch of artists to help in this. Here's an example, including Draw Smile, the artist of Demon Rush, who is just insane. Like, he's probably one of the closest artists to Murata in the entire world. He drew some beautiful double page spreads for us, and we could use your support on this project to pay all of the artists. You even get to see what happens next on my Patreon, patreon.com/mastarmedia. Support the project, support the One Punch Man community, and support artists. By signing up, you get a full suite of videos to watch and content to read, like Anime War and Demon Rush, all available on my Patreon for just $10 a month. Let's go, let's grow. Patreon.com/mastarmedia. Have you ever wanted to have a one-on-one talk with your favorite anime character? Well, now you can with our sponsor, Polybuzz. With the Polybuzz app, you can speak to just about any anime character that you want, and you can even create an original character that will speak with you.
Hey, I'm Saitama.
Hey Saitama, what's your favorite food? Hot ramen and egg? Yeah, that sounds about right. That's like pretty much all we ever see Saitama eating. Who is the strongest opponent that you've ever faced? So I guess he thinks that Boros is stronger than Garo. That's up for debate. You can also pick different variations of the character. So this one is an angry Saitama who hates you for killing Genos. So in this scenario, I'm gonna play Garo and I'm gonna mess with Saitama. I destroyed your weak friend so that you would go full power.
You're asking for it. I'll show you true power. The kind that makes the world tremble and heroes fear.
Dang, I got him really angry. Obviously, you can speak with Goku too. Hey Goku, I found a strong opponent you can face. His name is Saitama.
Hey Saitama, I'm Goku. I've been looking for someone strong to fight.
This is really fun. Search for my code, Mastar22, for Polybuzz's surprising features. You can download Polybuzz with my link in the description. Sign up for free and start talking to your favorite anime characters today. Our cover page here is Saitama and Rover. As we remember from the last chapter, these two divine beings came out of this dimensional gate and fired a beam down at Blast and Saitama and company, but Rover fired a beam back and they kind of met in this beam struggle. Rover appears to be, maybe he's growing a little bit, at least from this picture here, but he's quickly turning into one of the favorite characters of the entire series. So that giant beam came out, there was an insane explosion, and there we have Saitama, Flashy Flash, Sonic, Blast, and all of the Heavenly Ninja protected by one of Blast's barriers here. And you can see that the damage was completely and utterly devastating. Blast here acknowledging that these are the divine beasts or divine monsters of God and that they are insanely powerful. So it says here, it gives their names and it says that they are above disaster level dragon. So somewhere between God level threat and dragon level threat. So these things are like way stronger than the monster cadre from the Hero Association arc. And maybe this is what Blast has been fighting all of these years. Blast knows exactly what they are, and it doesn't appear that he's actually fought God one-on-one, but we remember that Sitch said that Blast has been out fighting God for like the last 18 years or so, 20 years. So really interesting stuff here. The monster god uses giant monsters to attack, not just god avatars. I could probably make a whole video talking about this. This really changes the dichotomy of God and the series, but we'll learn more, I guess, because Saitama jumps in and goes to attack. He is upset that these things barked at his dog Rover. He said, "Stop barking at my pet." And he comes in this beautiful double page here from Murata. He's about to one-shot these things. Actually would have loved to see what would happen if he actually punched them. But before he even has the opportunity, this burst of smoke comes out of the hole where Empty Void was knocked into by Saitama, and Blast realizes that this smoke is just like the Garo smoke that came out of his face after Saitama punched him. And here we have it. Empty Void is alive. Oh, when I started reading this, I was so happy. I'm so happy he didn't just get one shot. And we're getting Empty Void here, and it appears that he's going to become a good guy. He comes in for this insane, like, final cut slash. It chops up these beasts into, like, tons of different pieces, and man, this shot from Murata is dreamy. Just how can you even draw something like this? I feel like we have prime Murata back. Yes, this was not a super long chapter, but we got 3 double-page spreads, which are insanely beautiful. I'm not 100% sure if this is Dimension Slash or some other technique. Blast here goes on the offensive, and he uses, I believe this is called like Giga Gravity, unless my translations are wrong. And look at this shot. You can feel the speed and power from these 2 double-page spreads in a row, both of them. But this one in particular with Blast, you just feel this like wave of energy smashing these giant titans of monsters over and over with incredible power. Wow, what a piece of artwork from Murata. Just jaw-dropping artwork. Saitama's like, oh, as the 2 beings kind of reassemble. So even after all of those attacks being sliced into 1,000 pieces and this insane attack from Blast, they appear to be nearly invincible, like they're regenerating, because we saw their heads were cut off by Void, and yeah, this is not good. These monsters regenerate, and even from 2 unimaginably strong attacks. But Blast doesn't seem too worried. He lifts his hands out to his sides, and he prepares yet another technique. This time, he's going to seal them inside some sort of pocket dimension. This isn't necessarily new. He kind of tried to do this to Garo and crush him with 2 dimension gates, but he's able to do it at a very large scale. So much so that it appears that this dimension that he's opening is like sucking in these divine beasts like a vacuum. And just in terms of feats, I think that's incredibly impressive. He sucks them in, and then it looks like he sealed God's dimension gate that had opened in the sky. So Blast can not only cause incredible damage, create a barrier to protect all of his allies, but he's able to close off God's dimension gates. Again, this makes me feel 100% like Blast at one point took a partition of God's power and was able to break free. It seems like he counters God's abilities pretty perfectly. And you can see here that Empty Void's face looks almost exactly like Cosmic Fear Garo. So when he attacked Saitama off screen and Saitama one-shot him, Murata changed how he looks yet again. This time, I guess trying to say that God avatars kind of all have this like space face, but the energy from it is blowing off and shattering just like Garo, and there you see Empty Void's human face, and this takes Blast by surprise. He's even smiling as Empty Void is recovered from being a God avatar. Saitama punching him in the face shattered off the God armor, and I guess he's gonna be a good guy now. This is gonna open a lot of doors for the story and for the final War on God arc, which is incredibly exciting after all these redraws and everything we learned about Empty Void. He's the kind of hero that we need. He has dimensional capabilities, and according to one of the chapters that was retconned, he has the key to open this gate of the Celestial Rock Cave, which is like sealing God. So really good movement in the right direction here. I love this. I mean, after all the redraws, I think One and Murata finally got it right, and I'm happy with this. At least we got to see Blast and Empty Void use some attacks, and it wasn't just completely taken out of the series entirely. We're gonna get Empty Void as a good guy. We learned that God can summon these like divine beasts that are stronger than dragon level, so that's gonna open some doors for the story as well, like especially to see S-rank heroes fight them after the S-rank heroes struggled so badly with the monster cadre. Now we're gonna get monsters even stronger than that. So I'm kind of glad that Saitama didn't just one-shot them, but I'm curious to like what would have happened. Like if Saitama punched these divine beasts, would they have become like regular monsters? What exactly is going on there? So many new questions, but finally the ninja arc is completed, and it appears that we're heading in that direction of we need Empty Void for the final War on God arc. I mean, after everything that's been retconned so far, I bet Murata and One are going to keep a lot of that the same in the explanation chapters that are going to come after this. So I'm super pumped. I love this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I mean, I'm just so happy to have double page spreads back. It feels like Murata's really pushing himself to make like crazy art that people can get hype over again. And the final little panel here we have of Saitama like, don't worry, I'll take care of you, okay? And Rover starts barking or something like that. But we'll get full translations, but I don't think anything's going to be different. Otherwise, incredible chapter, super hype. Don't forget to sign up for my Patreon. It helps me survive so I can keep making content for you guys, and it helps me produce all of these fan animations and fan mangas for you. Patreon.com/MastarMedia. Thanks, guys, and I'll talk to you on the next one.